Hey guys, welcome to today's 16th lesson of our certification training for the exam MO-300, Microsoft Office Specialist PowerPoint Associate 2019, and in today's lesson we will revise how to insert and modify charts. So there are two quite broad objectives: create and insert charts and modify charts. And let's perhaps begin by inserting charts, and what we mean by that is inserting a chart, for example, from Excel or Word document. Okay, so I have prepared here some spreadsheet. We can select the chart, Ctrl C, go to PowerPoint, Ctrl V, and yeah, you can see that the chart is inserted and there are several paste options. So we can use the destination theme and embed the workbook, which means that the Excel is currently not being affected by what happens with this chart here in PowerPoint, but we can also, for example, use destination theme and link data, or keep source formatting and link the data. So these two files would then cooperate to provide the same data for this chart. Okay, that's about inserting, and now let's switch to creating. So as you probably know, we can use this placeholder to insert a chart like that. You can see that there are many types of charts, and you should acquaint yourself with all of them for the exam, so you can find them quickly and you can then quickly complete the exam task. And another way to do so is to go to the Insert tab and choose Charts, which gives us the same window. Okay? But we will do that in a while, and we'll do that as a part of Modify Charts objective. Okay? So let's insert here a chart and perhaps this cluster column 1. Okay? You can see that the chart is inserted and there is an Excel window open for us to edit the data. Okay, and in the exam you will be likely provided with an Excel file with the data that should represent this chart, and then you can either paste them or you can copy them manually, but we will perhaps paste them. So let's go to this worksheet, and I have prepared here a few data points. Control copy and go to PowerPoint, and notice that I am choosing this area, Control V. So I have inserted my data points, and now in order to reflect them I have to hold this corner and choose only my data. Okay, perfect. Now we can see points per team, Team A, Team B, Team C. We can close this window, and now let's go through all the options that are available for us to modify a chart. So we may, for example, add chart elements. Okay, we have here options to display axis: primary horizontal, primary vertical. Okay, we can insert axis titles, so we can add axis primary horizontal title, for example, and now we can write here horizontal title, and so on. Okay, we have data labels, and we can choose at which position we want them to display. So we can insert data labels for example, inside their base. Okay, so now you can see inside their base here in the columns the data labels. We can, for example, add grid lines. We can add vertical grid lines like that. We can, for example, add or remove legend. So now you can see that we have legend at the bottom, and we can place it also at the right. Okay, and we have some other options like trend line, but this is not applicable for this chart. And one interesting thing is that you can choose, and in the exam task you will be likely required to choose a certain quick chart layout, and this essentially combines all of these elements that we have just tried. Okay, so when you are tasked to choose the layout 6, for example, you find the layout 6, click it. Great, so now our chart is using a quick layout number 6. Perfect. And there are other options like changing colors. Again, each of these options has its name, so be careful about it. Also in the exam, when you're asked to change the chart style to, for example, style number 7, you go to the chart style number 7 and choose it. And I would like to also get your attention to these options, which essentially give you the same as everything you have on the ribbon, or almost everything. So you have here the controls for the individual chart elements, so we can, for example, the data labels outside and like that, or data callout. We can, for example, change the style here to style number 6. This one. We can do some other options with data like deselect or select values and so on. So there are a lot of options. I encourage you to go through all of them. And yeah, guys, this is all for today's lesson. I hope you find it valuable. If so, smash that like button. Please support me by subscribing. If you want to have more certification training materials for free available on YouTube, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!